rested already. I was going to wait because I was scheduled for 11.
Okay, Pat, you were wrong.
It's on. Horse
We're
pause.
on Pat time. We're 2 minutes early.
I got to find my coffee.
You gotta find what?
My coffee.
Coffee. Yes.
Pat, you're wrong in that answer.
No, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, my eye looks bad. This is Crystal punched me.
I knew you were supposed to.
Oh, you did? Because it's true. Oh. Good morning. Or good afternoon, I guess. It's kind of a dreary day here. I'm chasing pigs this morning. They like to get out of their pen. Hello, Miss Heather. It's been a while. Hello, Karen. You come say hi to Miss Heather.
Hey, guys.
And congratulations.
I told him, Heather. I told him about you guys. It's just on our news to tell.
I won't say
Hi,
anything
Mom.
here. I just want to say congratulations. So,
Hi, Lois.
for those of you coming on, know that I got that propane tank. I actually got the firebox hole cut yesterday, and look what happened. For some reason, last night my eye started itching real bad.
Hi,
felt
Evelyn.
Felt like something was in there, and I just couldn't get it out. And when I woke up this morning, it was all swelled up. So I don't know if I got a piece of metal in there.
Yeah, I thought it was a sty, actually, Amber, when he showed me this morning. I was like, you probably got something in that from cutting that propane tank. So
Yeah, I went through 6 blades cutting that little bitty 2-foot hole.
Heather's, they are all moved in and mostly unpacked. So you're probably just
I think the unpacking
down to the stuff that's not priority.
the unpacking is always the hardest thing, I think.
Yeah.
Well, no, let me correct that. Packing is the hardest. Unpacking is just like, it's like
You do it when you can do it.
I think we still have stuff in boxes.
Of course, it's
and we've
been a
here for
while.
years.
We've been here 7 years. I think we've been
70
here
years.
70
years.
I think 7 years. But yeah, I do still have boxes I've tucked away. It's stuff that we don't use, and I should probably just get rid of it. But you know,
Our chickens, guys, have been.
my mom got
unloaded
that. It was a Christmas
on
thing. Thank you, Heather.
eggs. So I found eggs in the back of my truck. I found eggs inside my truck. Found eggs in my toolbox.
We found eggs in the grow bag yesterday.
Found eggs in a grow bag. We found eggs in the feed bin.
Wow, Lois.
Found eggs
25
on
years.
top of a shelf. 25 years. Lois made, or I think it was actually Kyle that was cooking, but he made some trout. That sound of that sizzle just gets me. And I eat, when I eat fish, I put apple cider, not apple cider. Malt.
You make it gross.
I like malt vinegar and
your food
Tabasco
gross.
sauce. It's not gross.
I did start Tabasco peppers for you though, so
It's because she loves me.
I don't like the way they smell. I don't like Tabasco sauce smell, and he does. And when he puts it on his food, I can't stand the smell.
That's how I know she won't steal my food.
You ain't gotta worry about that. Heather likes malt vinegar on fish.
Yes.
What's wrong with y'all?
So I didn't see that comment come up on the phone first.
Oh yeah. No, that time it was me.
Oh, it was her.
Oh, okay.
So I do have, if you read the title, we have an update on the YouTube meetup. Just on our end, we will not be cooking. We will not be bringing the trailer. We're just going to come and hang out. So
You gotta say why.
oh, I was going to let them post that way. If they haven't put out there why,
Oh, okay.
I didn't want. I just wanted them to know that we won't be cooking.
Yeah,
So.
there won't be any of that.
Excuse me, because we talked about it on one of the live streams about whether or not we should actually go up there and cook, or whether we should go up there and just hang out. And God made the decision for us. So it's all good because I just got a lot going on starting a new job, which I was supposed to start this week, but I'm still waiting on my drug test to come back. Come to find out, the results had to be sent to this company that is in India. So they
Yeah.
contacted me this morning. I had to send them proof that I had a diploma. So I had
And we
got
still
that.
had that. Like he still has that stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I talked to the guy on the phone yesterday and gave him my graduation date, which was September 9th, 1998. And then they sent me an email this morning saying they needed proof. So I took the picture you sent me through a file of JPEG thing and sent it to him. So hopefully that's all good because
It's so crazy how you get hired these days. It's not you take your application back to the employer. Everything was done electronically. He had to sign all his papers and send them back PDF file.
yeah,
It was crazy.
and trying to do all that on your phone.
And he's already worked for them for years,
I
but
had like 8, 9,
they were trying to
years
prove
now.
his previous employment, and it was
which
just
was them.
before this other job. Yeah, so
So,
this is weird.
but
That's
it's
how
all
it
good.
goes.
So they told me to show up if I don't hear anything else by Monday morning to be there at 7 o'clock Monday morning to do orientation.
Yeah.
That I've done twice already.
Well, anytime you start a new job, you have to go through.
No, I mean
all
for them.
the-
This will be the third time going because the first time I did it, I started as a temporary. So you do orientation as a temp, and then you do it orientation as you get hired on full time.
Thank you, Heather.
And now I got to do it again because I'll be going in straight full time this time. Which I had people from the plant actually calling me and be like, "Hey, we hear you're coming back." I'm like, "Cool. I'm glad you guys are hearing it because I'm not there yet."
There's supposed to be a meetup on April 24th, I believe, Morris Patch of Heaven, you guys. If you know about that, they are in Missouri. They're not far from us. And it's supposed to be on the 24th. And I was going to try to go to that, but you may be off that weekend. I'm not sure. Because I know they said for sure you work the 17th.
Yeah, the 17th.
So it might be another one I have to go by myself, but.
It's okay. The people might like you. Hey, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
It is a big headache.
Yeah, it all is. Which I'm not doing it. I'm just listening to him do it. Like,
But she's got to help me, and I know it aggravates her.
go
'cause
through the.
I'm computer illiterate.
Well, you get very agitated and irritated,
Because I
and
don't like this.
which
stuff.
makes me intense, and then it's just the whole thing. And
It's
then
like,
I'm
why
like,
can't they just?
I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
Huh?
You finished?
And my answers were correct.
We're trying to help Chloe do
They were
virtual school
correct.
too. She's in the background.
Which one did I miss? I only gave you 2.
No, I'm kidding. It got
It got tough.
Yeah,
So
you missed-
everybody just realized she admitted to cheating on her.
She's got to go
homework.
into school tomorrow to do her achievement test, though. She goes to school on Tuesday mornings, and then she does the rest of her work here at home.
Except for tomorrow, which is achievement test.
Yeah, she'll go tomorrow.
So do we get to go and cheer you on?
No.
Be an achiever. Be an achiever.
When I do that, y'all think I'm lame. When you do it, it's like it's supposed to be a cool thing.
I make everything cool.
She's like, no, don't
Yes,
do that
you
again.
No, don't please.
Oh, trust me, it can get
Yes,
worse.
they are open, and she was going, but then we opted to do virtual school. So it's like homeschool. Remember when we did homeschool before? But she's learning through a program from
Through
the school.
teachers, yeah.
So stuff that
She
I
has-
can't help her with.
Which some of it's pretty cool because she's learning computer stuff, which this
Yeah.
guy doesn't know anything about.
I
so-
can't help her with some of the work that she needs to do, which she has me look over her work before she submits it, but I even get it wrong. Like, I'm like, sister, I don't know.
Gail, what kind of stuff are you planting?
Okay.
I don't know if
Don't fall.
I'm gonna fall. Okay.
Don't, sister. She's got this thing where she'll walk and then dramatically fall on the floor.
it's a YouTube thing or it's a Vine thing.
On our
Are they
last,
called Vines or Reels? Or,
I don't know.
I'm just gonna call them clips.
Working in the garden. Hey, we got our seeds started.
We did not. She did.
Yeah, I got our seeds started. I'm so happy. We're not going to show you guys any of that yet until we get our project completed. It's going to be a whole different garden thing.
Yes,
So,
Heather, but we won't tell them that.
yeah, Heather. I'm not reading that one out loud. I don't want sister to hear us. So.
Quick, delete it. No.
So our last camping trip, of course, Chloe went with us, and it was parkour the whole time. And of course,
You guys have to understand The Office. Everything she does is from The Office.
Yeah, it's like parkour, and I'm like, I can't parkour from there to there. So anyway, I was laying on the couch. I wasn't laying on the couch. I was sitting on the couch one day, and she's like, parkour, Mom. And I said, I'm going to parkour myself from here to the office, like to my office. And I'm like, I'm going to get on this coffee table, and I'm going to jump to the bar, and I'm going to, anyway, that didn't happen.
I like red onions, especially in chili. Big red bug. Yuck. Where?
Wait, what? Oh, in your garden, probably.
I was like, where? Is it on me?
Wish I could get our seeds started. I think this year I'll have to buy our plants. We were thinking we were going to have to do that too, Heather. So
Yeah.
Do you guys still have snow? Because I saw the pictures that you sent me, and there was snow, and I was like, dang, they still are cold up there.
They usually are till.
That's
Right.
crazy, because we're in the 70s. Well, it's raining today, but we're going to be in the 70s. So we got to fix our back deck. And
We have a plan.
yeah, we have a plan. We're going to do a whole different garden style this year. Hope that it works.
We're going to go city style. Urban style. That's
Maybe,
what I'll
yeah.
call it. Urban style.
Yeah, all in
We're
grow
going
bags.
urban
All
style
those
in
grow
the
bags that I
country.
got, we're going to do everything in these big grow bags. So Heather does grow bags too. I saw
Yes.
some of her videos.
She had some big grow bags.
It was 70 the day before. Snowed yesterday and was 70 the day before.
Sure, not
Crazy.
in Oklahoma.
So how you can't even plan, really, can you? Like, I mean, if you were to put
Right.
anything out, it would possibly die
All
because
of it would die.
you couldn't plan for that. So where Lois is in Michigan, it's 70 and it's 71 right now. What is it here? Let me see.
I think it was 58. Feels really good outside.
It is 66.
Ooh, I do have.
Wait,
another,
let me refresh.
I do have another update to share.
Okay.
I got the parts for my bike,
It says 66 degrees.
and the only thing I have left to do is kind of do a tune-up, change the oil,
First of June.
and then we'll be ready to ride.
Gail, how cool you're watching us from your garden. That's so cool. Where are you from?
No. She found the bug in her garden.
Oh, yes, in her garden. Okay, I thought she might be in her garden now and watching. That's cool.
I don't think so.
And Heather's like, I can put things out in the 1st of June. Oh my gosh, that's still a ways.
They have a very short grow
You
season.
do have a short grow season. Oh my.
And Crystal has an update to share.
I do.
Yeah, you do. It happened at Hobby Lobby.
I said I wasn't gonna talk about that.
I know, but I didn't care.
Why? Why do you do this to me?
Because I want you to do it.
So
Yes.
I don't even know how to talk about it.
Yes.
Y'all know I have a little side business and whatever, and
She's a dealer.
I've been making some cute stuff. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to sell on here. I'm not gonna try to sell y'all. But anyway, so
Hello, Ahmet.
hi from Turkey. Thanks
hope
for
I'm
popping
saying
in.
I am not going to try to pronounce your last name.
We are in Oklahoma currently.
I do believe it's Ahmet.
So we went to Hobby Lobby. Well, he went to get his motorcycle part and went to Hobby Lobby, and we got in the vehicle and we were gonna, head out. And I stopped and I'm like, is that such and such? Oh my gosh. And so I stopped to look, and she's standing by her vehicle. Roll my window down.
Literally were parked next to each other.
And we live like 10 minutes from her. Like we are such close, like neighbors. And we hadn't seen him in a long time. So we got to talking, and she's
she
like,
is in the garden.
that is so cool. She's down in Texas in the garden. That is so cool.
I don't know what Bayern or PSG is.
I don't either. What does anybody know? Because I have no idea. Let me go.
I don't know.
Um,
So finish your story.
So anyway, she's like, yeah, I'm over the farmer's market now. And I'm like, that is so cool because she has her own little business and where she bakes goodies and she makes cakes and does all these wonderful things. And oh, someone's playing.
Oh,
It's a thing. So anyway,
it's
she's
soccer.
like, you should. She was wanting him to come cook, but see, the trailer's not licensed right now for that. So they do food demonstrations. So possibly he's going to do food demonstrations on the last Saturday of the month if he's not working. And then she asked me to bring my stuff, and I'm like, I don't sell produce. I don't sell stuff. She's like, you don't have to. If it's handmade, just bring it. So I'm going to go Saturday.
I'm going to go with Baird.
Set up, and we're talking about two different things here. Anyway, that's it.
Yep. So somebody didn't think she could do it because she doesn't have produce.
Well, I mean, you know, when you do those things, you build up your inventory and you go and you set up and you do all this. And then if you don't, like, if you're not successful, it's hard to want to keep doing it. When I found online is more successful for me. And so that's why I quit all craft fairs. I quit doing all that stuff because it's hard.
We didn't do it. We only did one.
No, before. Well, I used to do craft fairs before. But now it's like.
But it's a new season, so.
But now it's like I found this online, you know,
I think it's gonna
sweet spot.
Awesome. I think it's going to be awesome.
But then I get to go hang out with my friends and see people I know. And
she makes some of the best iced coffee.
She does. She does. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to set up at the farmer's market.
Yeah, the cooking demonstrations has got my interest peaked.
Yeah. So if we do the cooking demonstrations, I told him, I said, we could live stream that. Like, I could live stream that for here, you know, for you guys to watch him demonstrate to the people. So
she gave us permission to do our YouTube.
Yeah, we could YouTube there.
Which will be good for them because it gives them exposure to.
And now I wish I was growing more stuff, not just to sell it, not really to sell it, but maybe even just sell plant starts or something, but just to have like produce.
I want to say one thing. You know, you go to Walmart and you get all those little starts and stuff. If you guys would hit up farmers markets and get their stuff. Hey, Selena.
Hi, Selena's World. Girl, how you doing?
Because like Roots and Refuge, or not Roots and Refuge, Living Traditions, that's what they do. Mm-hmm. They grow.
That's their income.
Thousands of seeds, and they go to the farmer's market. And one of these days, we're going to go up there on the weekend and just buy maybe one tomato from them. But we're
go to the farmer's market they're at?
Yeah, just for giggles.
And then we don't have a farmer's market currently in our town, but our friend who's now over
set up yet. I think they.
Is she over the whole county or is she just over that one? Okay, so anyway,
I believe
we have
she will correct me
a family that sets up in town, and that's where we would stop last year because our garden didn't do good, and we would stop and get their cucumbers and their tomatoes and all their goodies to just help them. And they were fresh, you know, it's fresh produce, locally grown. Doing good, just coming in to say hi. I'm glad you popped in, Selena. I'm glad you come in to say hi to us. Oklahoma City Thunder is my favorite team. I hope we get into the championship race again with the drives we've got.
The Oklahoma City Thunder has really taken off here in Oklahoma. The support from Oklahomans has been outstanding. I mean, you can't go anywhere and not see an Oklahoma Thunder shirt.
Heather has a great local greenhouse that they bought from last year. Because we do buy produce from Walmart and things like that. Yeah. So we're not acting like we don't, but when we have the chance to stop and get like those fresh tomatoes or cucumbers, but hopefully this year we will have our own abundance.
I don't know about y'all, but mayo and tomato sandwich. Oh yeah, baby.
On toast?
No.
I like everything toasted.
Yeah.
I'm a toast my bread. That's what I want.
You're so toasty.
I like toasted.
Okay. So.
Yes. I never know what's going to come out of your mouth. I get scared.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've been together 24/7 for this will be our second week, huh?
And the only one that's complained about it is.
I'm not complained. I said this. I said we're blessed because we've spent a lot of time together and people don't get to do this. A lot of married couples don't get this. They like have to get up and go their separate ways till the evening
So are
time.
you trying to convince yourself that it's good?
No, you're twisting it. You're twisting it.
You're so twisted.
Okay, am I toasted or am I twisted?
You're twisted toast.
Oh, Heather.
They
Heather
really
has
are
one
the
of these
best.
too.
They really.
Sorry, Kevin. We love y'all.
Sure. He can feel it all the way from here. But yes, the tomato sandwiches are amazing. A sandwich
Throw a
just
little
isn't
bacon on there,
a
make it a
a
BLT.
sandwich just ain't a sandwich without tomatoes.
Hey, MZ.
Who's this?
We're just having a good time.
We're just kind of catching up with the things that have been going on.
Yeah. So we just wanted to announce that
No cooking.
no cooking or no vending's going to be or food vending's going to be happening at the May 22nd meetup the Crockers and the Sawyers are doing. There's another meetup, Morris Patch of Heaven. They're hosting one on April 24th. I hope to go. I hope you get to go. And that's pretty much like that's what we really wanted to cover on this live stream.
Easter was a lot of fun. We had the whole family out. They got to walk around in the woods.
Big deal.
Find 250 eggs.
Yes.
Thanks, Karen.
My mom's on here, Karen Brown. She put together 260 something eggs, and then she brought some golden eggs, and we have this hiking trail or walking trail around a property, and they hid them, and the kids got to go out and walk the trail and find the eggs, and it was a big bash. It was good though. It was so good. There's the daily devotions again. Dismiss that.
Yes, we did eat ham.
How can I take that
We had
off?
smoked ham, actually. Which, anything I cook is usually smoked or barbecued. We also had...
I can't remove it.
We also had pork butt with it. And then we had the broccoli and rice casserole, which is my favorite.
Yeah.
And then yesterday we cooked ribs for a couple that just had a baby, and Crystal made.
Oh, she said they were good. She said her husband loves them more than he loves Adelaide, which is the new baby, and her son. She sent me a picture of her sonny, and he had a rib
juice
all over his face. That was good. How was you guys? How was everybody else's Easter? Did you have a good time?
After
yes,
Mouse
we had lots of fun.
After Mouse was complaining about the ribs, never mind. Shouldn't say that. No. Retracted.
So
or redacted.
We did that on Saturday, and it was a big birthday bash, Easter hunt. It was fun. And then Sunday we went and spent time at church. So that was pretty much our day.
Ooh, I want to show you guys my new toy. I don't know if I showed them or not.
We're waiting. We a lot of companies. If you are a YouTuber creator, you may get people who contact you to do reviews, and so we accepted one. We don't accept all of them, but we accepted one, and it's like this little camp stove.
Yes.
We're waiting on it to come in so that we can go camping again and do another review.
I have a few plans for that stove to go with something that I'm currently making, which my dream is to make my things and sell them, but
I told you could come on. Okay, so I'm trying to do this Facebook Live shopping. Have you guys seen that if you're on Facebook? People, I saw a guy, me and Mom were on there showing her, and this guy was doing a food demonstration, and he was using his seasonings on this meat.
Well, I could do a food demonstration, but I couldn't do...
You could do a review on there of your product.
But it's not my product. It's something I bought from Amazon.
When you start making those.
No, I want to make smokers. I want to make big, manly smokers.
Hey, Bushcraft.
That's what I'm going to call them.
Yeah, he started one. He started making one of his smokers, which he's tried to do video, but the video keeps... The video, he said I'm not videoing him, he's videoing it.
I videotaped the cutting process. That way, if I died, I would have proof of what I was doing, and they wouldn't blame her. Look,
how would they blame me?
I don't know. Your husband gets blowed up. That's the first person they're going to look at is you. People have seen you on here abusing me.
do what your husband says.
But
That's hard. That's hard.
she doesn't do what anybody says.
I have to submit. The Bible says,
You keep telling yourself that.
wives submit unto your husbands.
So yes, I did.
Hey, Charlie
Hey, Charlie
Joe.
Joe. She'll be character witness for one of
Videotape.
us.
Just kidding. Yeah.
But I did tape it in case there was a malfunction with the grinder.
You need to, you're hooked to my Google. Like our Google accounts are hooked up. You need to hook your Google so your photos and stuff come to my phone so I can have the proof too. Be like, see, I didn't do it.
We can show that.
Wonder why it,
I don't
I
know.
don't know why I did that. Hi, Michael.
A pet goat named Steve. I do love goats.
He's trying to talk me into that.
Yes,
But
accidents do happen.
I can't take on goats. The pigs keep getting out. Accidents, really, sister? Really?
Yeah. And everybody I watched when they were cutting them, there was one accident because the guy didn't have. He just was stupid. He was dumb. He was using the wrong cutting implement.
I don't know why I get these verification codes.
I did. I was trying to Google you.
Verify what?
But yeah, cutting it did make me a little nervous because I know the tank has been empty for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this thing where the propane actually mixes with the metal.
Hey,
and
Joy Plus
it
Live.
forms like an oil that's flammable.
Joy and Donnie. Hi.
So you have to keep water in the tank as you're cutting. So not only do you have to worry about propane, but you also have to worry about.
Yeah.
And I come in and I was soaking wet because
Some people are beginners.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, he would be a beginner. But as I was cutting, when you cut through and you got water in the tank, water will start coming out, and then your grinder's flinging water everywhere. You're holding a power tool.
I was not present for any of this.
No, I made everybody stay away. So you do get really wet, and then I kept worrying about my cord falling in the water and all that kind of stuff. Even though I had it like zip tied to like the top of the tank, and then I had it run back on the table, tied to the table with vice grips. And
it's a heavy dude. He had me put my gloves on to come out and push it so we could roll it so the water would come out. So my vehicle was parked in front of this thing, and it kept rolling, and I thought it was going to roll and hit, but it stopped.
You're very correct, and I apologize for sounding
Harsh,
jerky.
mean.
That was not mean.
We're all beginners, and when we start anything, we're all beginners, and we have to learn.
Right.
And sometimes accidents do happen, and that is a part of the learning process in anything you do, right? So,
yeah. Some of the videos I watched, I'm sitting there thinking, this is going to end
so
very badly.
if we were to look back at some of our way beginner like videos, what would we say about ourselves?
We sucked.
Going back and watching some of our very first videos
That
of
was-
anything,
That was our daughter's idea. She wanted us to go back.
but in a stupid way.
Well, and see, that goes to a lot of people don't get taught.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you do it. If you're a self-taught person, like I'm a self-taught person in a lot of things. I'm a YouTube self-taught person, so I learn by trying to do it, and then I get in a set way,
Mhm.
and it might be the wrong way, but that's my way because that's how I know to do it.
I'm just saying, when you're doing something that can cause death or
Follow us.
dismemberment,
Mwah. See you guys.
bye guys. It's just you want to make sure you're not showing people.
The wrong way.
Yeah.
Some people.
That's why I was
where
going to put a little disclaimer: do not do this
don't
at home.
have the gift to do
I am
it.
not a professional.
Yeah, that's what I say on my sewing streams. I'm not a professional.
I can usually fabricate anything, but it's probably not the way that most people do.
Joy Blessed Life. I'm gonna answer her question. So it was the Crocker Sawyer meetup, the 22nd. There will be no food vending. We're not going to be cooking there. We're just going to be there.
For us, yeah.
And then on April 24th, Morris Patch of Heaven in Missouri, they are having a meetup too, which I hope to go. I'm not sure that he's going to get to go, but those were the two dates. April 24th, Morris Patch of Heaven. And May 22nd is the Crocker and Sawyer meetup, the big shebang.
We'll be there. We just won't be there in the barbecue trailer.
Yeah.
Which the barbecue trailer is really transitioning from daily sales to competition style.
I realized how little we knew in our beginning video. Right, Heather? Oh my gosh.
So this is the new product that I got. This I bought myself.
Oh, the
because-
rooster. Do that, and then we'll tell the chicken story.
Okay. It's actually at the door looking in.
I had coffee for breakfast with protein in it. Did you have breakfast this morning?
No, you did not cook for me. You don't love me.
I was at the school this morning.
No, I did not have breakfast.
Good, Morgan's happy place.
I've had coffee and 2 pieces of toast. So I've been looking at, everybody knows I have the Mora knife, and I love that knife. I love the handle, but the sheath, it's a little dinky. It's going to become my backup knife because
banana shake sounds good.
it really does sound not good.
I love it. I love it.
Bananas should go in one thing. and
No,
pudding
that
is it.
sounds good to me.
So I watched a lot of reviews, and as you guys know, I like to do everything budget bushcraft. I've been looking at this knife for a while, and it took me 42 days to actually pull the trigger. Somewhere around in there. It took a little over a month of actually looking at it, looking at reviews and stuff, and
Talking yourself into it and out of it, into it and out of it.
well, yeah, because it's $29, so you're not going to get a high-end knife for $29, but you're hoping that you're not getting a really low-end knife either.
If you're just coming on, dismiss the Daily Devotion channel. They took that down, so and I've tried to delete it from Streamlabs. I don't know why it keeps coming up.
Don't know. So I ordered this one. This will be my new everyday bushcraft knife when we go camping, camp knife. It is carbon steel, 90-degree spine. It's even so shiny I could shave with it if I had the mind to do that again.
So if you guys watched the backpack video that come out Tuesday, we did not plan that happening that way.
No.
Like I had all the food, he had all the supplies, and Chloe just had the electronics.
Chloe had kids stuff.
We honestly did not plan it that way. After we watched the video and I was editing, I was like, that's crazy how that all played out. So
I do like it's full tank, hardwood handle, but the best part about this knife, guys, is this thing right here.
it's pretty nice.
The sheath alone is worth more than what I paid for the knife. This is a $45 to $50 sheath all day long. It was $29. I mean, you just can't beat it. So I'm gonna go do a review on this. I might do like a solo overnight, just me and a tarp and a knife.
He keeps saying that, and then he's like, "You want to go on?" I'm like, "No, I'm good."
So yeah, we'll try out. This is the BPS knives. This is the HKS1, I believe. I need to write that down so I don't forget what it is while I'm out there.
I hope they're not seeing that.
What?
Thank you.
What?
Thank you, Heather, for taking that message off.
Which one?
She deleted it. It was a troll.
Oh,
Don't read it.
we got a troll?
Yay, maybe we're doing something right. Anyway.
What did I do?
So I'm gonna tell you the chicken story. Okay, so
Chicken.
if you guys have chickens, sister. Okay, so Patrick and I went to town the other day, and we were in his truck, and we went to Walmart. We drove through McDonald's to get him some lunch. We went to another grocery store looking for some fresh meat, and then we come home and we pull up in the front, and this chicken flies out from the back seat, freaks us out. It had been riding the whole time.
All day long.
All day with us, been riding in the back seat under his seat. It was laying eggs. So now this chicken
Thank
is
you.
determined to get in the vehicle. And I was fighting it the other day. I got in my vehicle and it was it was flapping and trying to get through my seat to get to the back.
Thank you guys for blocking the troll.
It was crazy, and it will get on his mirror and peck at his window. It wants in the vehicles so bad. So we found.
What I'm thinking is it did lay 2 eggs in the back of my truck.
And then it laid in the
bag.
In the bags. So it it wants privacy is what it wants. And it was funny.
It was it was funny after.
Has anybody had
attack.
like any kind of funny chicken stories where, I don't know.
Sneaking.
I'm glad it didn't do that at Walmart or even better at McDonald's.
If it would have come flying out at McDonald's, I would have just had to drive away.
So at McDonald's, we were pulled up next to a brother of ours that we go to church with, and we were like talking back and forth through the window. Windows down. That would have been so embarrassing if the chicken would have flew out. Like,
yeah, they think we're Hicks anyway. Now driving down with a chicken. No.
How can I block that person completely? Did she do it?
She did it.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you.
I think Heather and Joy both done it.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Hat Creek. And Grumpy Grandpa.
Hi, Hat Creek. Y'all are going to be at the May 22nd meetup, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't wait to meet Grumpy.
Yeah, you didn't go last time.
Yeah. I'm just going to walk through the crowd. Grumpy!
He's at work. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi.
Yes.
Thank you about the backpack video. We didn't plan it that way. It's just the things that we ended up each taking was just worked out that way.
We actually all the office is playing in the background. You should tell him thank you.
Me? Oh, that's one of Chloe's
I don't think he's talking about
favorite shows, actually. She really likes that show. I mean, I think it's funny. There's some things where I'm like, don't listen, don't hear that, because it's not appropriate. But that's where she got parkour from, actually.
35 eggs. That's crazy. That's a lot of eggs.
Wow.
I'm excited for the meetup. It's getting really close, and we're going to get to meet I'm going to get to meet everybody for the first time. And
are we going to hatch any more chicks out?
yes.
We probably need to.
All right. Actually, our incubator video has gained us 11 subscribers.
That's awesome.
I think we need to do an update on it and do like round 2.
That little Amazon incubator, eBay incubator, I don't remember where I got it. It's totally perfect for us. So the chickens we hatched out last time are now laying eggs because we're getting these little bitty eggs. So that is so exciting. We had 6 survive out of
she blocked
12
it from hers.
I think we did 12 and we got 6.
Chloe, Charlie Joe says hi.
Did you see her walk through? I think she's done with her school today.
Yep. It's just not fair.
Yeah, we were telling her, when we were your age, we didn't have a choice. We had to go to school.
Yeah, Morgan.
Like it or not.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
I got your message just a little bit ago.
I might put a video out asking for info on attending.
Because things have kind of been going weird.
Okay, we got another one.
It's like they just don't have anything better to do.
No. It's going too fast. Sorry, y'all. These things happen, right?
Just put the user on timeout, not the comment. There you go.
Thank you, guys.
Mama Karen's on it. And so
get it, Mama Karen.
Miss Heather.
Thanks, Bushcraft. Heather, thank you, guys.
It's a swatting kind of day.
They have nothing better to do.
Coming for you trolls, man.
Yeah. You have anything else you want to say? It was going fast. Yeah, it was going fast.
I was going to try to go out and do some more video on the smoker build. The problem with if it is the noise, the grinder is really loud. I've got to go get some more blades. I went through 6 blades yesterday.
You got the smoke box cut out, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the hole for the smoke box cut out. I need to cut off the legs that are on it because I'm actually turning the smoker over. The bottom will now be the top. So I don't know if you guys want to see that. I don't know if you have a way to cut the noise out while I'm doing it.
I can make the noise. I can turn the volume down.
Okay, because it was so loud on my phone when I was trying to record it, and then I was recording
That's the editing
facing
process.
out of the shop door, so it made the whole thing dark, and you couldn't see what I was doing. And then I got worried I was going to drop my phone in the water and all that stuff. So,
like I did mine on one of our last trips.
yeah, that was a really fun video for me. That was a
Thank
place
you, Robert.
I've been wanting to find a place like that for a while in camp, and
there is something so. I know not everybody likes the hiking camping. I used to hate it. I hated it. Ask my mama. I did not want to go. But my heart has changed toward it because, okay, for a few different reasons from my perspective. He loves it. Okay, he always loves it. But there is something so freeing out there. Like if
I'll have to ask her that.
Huh?
You can block words.
Oh, thank you, Joy Bless Life. I'll have to look
That's
into
cool.
that. So that it's just like this, you are out under God's free creation, like the wind, the sounds, the smells, all of it. And so what I'm trying to now adapt to is sleeping outside without shelter. That
It
is so
surprised me how fast she falls asleep.
well.
We'll be mid-conversation, I'll hear her snoring. I'm like, oh, she's comfortable.
Well, at first it wasn't that way. So at first it's like you hear everything. There is
Yes.
nothing to block like the sounds.
Robert said if he ever needs a charger, he's calling Chloe. How many chargers?
She brought all I'm like, sister, you can't even plug that in. There is no outlet out here. Why did you bring that? So anyway, she played on her
So,
Switch just like a little bit.
We're gonna need a solar pack for her backpack. We'll make
She
it on
did
a little helmet.
so
and she can just walk
good,
around
and
with it.
she needed that. She needed to get out of the house, away from electronics, which y'all saw that she brought some. But she was so busy just doing other stuff that she wasn't glued to her phone or her Switch, or she sat by the fire. We ate. It's such a good family experience, you guys. So I encourage you, even if you just take like a weekend with your family. Go camp somewhere. Do something.
She did say she wasn't going to go again until it was warm because the
Thank you,
temperature
Morgan.
completely did the opposite.
But
of
she
what
was
we
ready.
were expecting. So,
yeah.
So we got to use the emergency blankets, which was pretty cool.
We were planning for rain, and it's different than the SUV camping that I like. Because you have shelter and you have these things, but when you hike in and you have to find a place to call home for the night, that is okay. It's kind of exhilarating in a way. It's adventurous, and you're like, this is so exciting because anything can happen, like anything. So that night, you guys, let me just share this. It was so cold.
Oh, yeah.
Like the under part of it was cold. So we put the wool blankets under us and we wrapped up. And then we had the solar blankets on over us. I was praying, and I was like, I'd wake up shivering, and I was like, I can't wait for the sun to come up. I can't wait for the sun to come up. And that's what I was looking forward to, was the sun coming up. And then that turned into a whole prayer, like, we're waiting on the sun. We're waiting on Jesus. I can't wait for Jesus to come. Anyway, the sun didn't rise until
we were at the bottom of.
It was like 7-ish. So we would have just been laying there swinging in the trees.
It was cloudy. It was getting ready to start sleeting on us.
So I think that's what prompted us. I think the Lord prompted us to get up and just.
To where they're sold out.
Mom, they do keep you warm. They kept us warm, but then
unless
that chill would come up.
Oversized like I am, and it doesn't go all the way around. It stops like right here. So
yeah, but it was good. Next time we're going, I think we're going to do SUV or tent.
Probably the tent.
Yeah, one of the two.
But it's just going to be to explore some trails that don't have.
You can't camp on them.
Camping on them.
So that's another thing is
because they're only like a mile. You
have to figure out which hike-ins you can camp on and then register so that in case. Wow. I don't know if y'all heard that. That was my son.
Has arisen.
Okay. You have to register in case you don't come out. They can come look for you.
Which we have a funny story on that too, because when we got there, we were talking.
Heather,
We were at the registration.
they're good hammocks.
We were talking to the lady, and one of the park rangers had come in, and
We were like, can we put you on YouTube? And he's like, yeah. No. Okay, go ahead. I got too soon. I told the story
Yeah.
too soon.
I lost my place. But he was talking about, what was it, golly snatchers?
Something. He was trying to
Something like
scare
that.
us.
And he was the one that was going to be on duty that night. That way, if there's something on the trail goes wrong, he's the one that'll come out and look for you. And he kept telling us because somebody was nervous. I won't say
I was
no
nervous.
names.
It was an unknown trail, and we start every trail, and I make sure that I'm like praying through the whole thing, like, because especially this time we had Chloe with us, and you're out there in nature where there's bears and there's other wild animals, and you're swinging in a tree, and you're just there, right? So yes, I was nervous.
That's why you have blankets and
Guns.
So we're sitting there and talking to him, and he's kind of giving us a hard time. We're just razzing back and forth, and and he's like, don't call because I don't want to have to come out in the middle of the night and come get y'all. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm not calling you no matter what. I could be bleeding to death. I'm not going to call you. I'm going to call Robert. He's going to come sew me up.
We were gonna do a funny. He got cut. His leg got cut. He's like, oh, I'm wounded.
Oh yeah.
I was like, let me video that. So we were gonna do like this dramatic thing where Patrick gets hurt,
Get wounded,
and then we show it as a little scratch. Having to call the guy to come get us. Anyway, we didn't do that. It was just a funny on the trail.
Yeah, he was giving us a hard time, and then the next morning,
I like that, Robert.
we go in, and I'm talking to him, and we're just talking, and I'm buying a couple Gatorades because I'm thirsty. Actually, I bought 3, one for each of us. And I asked him, said, well, how was your night? And he's like, well, I got a 911 call. And he's like, and I could have swore it was going to be you guys because you're the only ones on the overnighter trail. We're the only ones on that trail. It's a 15-mile trail. We're the only ones out there. And he's like, I got the call, and I said, I just knew it was that couple with the little girl was calling. They got lost. And he said, I would have bet money it was you guys. And he said, when I got down here and realized it was on the short trail, the people left at night because they wanted to walk in the dark to see the stars, which it was cloudy. I don't know why. It did clear up for a little while.
Yeah, but it's so I can't it's like so beautiful out there under the sky.
They ended up getting off trail, so he had to go locate them, get them back on trail, and get them out of there. So,
well, when he was telling us, don't call me because I have to come get you, and I was like, well, we're YouTubers. Could we YouTube it? He's like, yeah, you can YouTube it. Yeah. So in the event that I had permission, I could have recorded us getting rescued out off the trail. Hopefully the Lord will, or hopefully we will never, the Lord will always walk us through and we will never be lost on a trail.
I have I can get lost in town, but I can't. Getting lost in the woods is really something I'm good at avoiding.
Not me. I wander off and he's got to be like, stay on the trail. Okay.
Woman.
There are places where animals roam and it makes a path.
They're called game trails.
And the path looks mysterious. And does anybody else on here ever just want to walk the path?
Not the smart ones.
Because I'm like, oh, I found a waterfall. Come see. And I tempt him and I lure him off the trail and he comes and he looks at it with me.
I'm going to have to put a whistle around
He's
her
marking
neck.
that tree as we go by. So if I was to do an overnight solo camp by myself on a trail, I would probably get lost and have to call 911.
This could be a good video.
No, I'm not Susie. Is that her name?
Yes.
Outdoor Gear Review.
Yeah.
Susie does overnight solo trips. Not me. If I go, it's going to be in the Tahoe.
Robert, you need to make sure you're off on the 22nd and go to the YouTube meetup.
Oh, yeah. If you're so close, you could go. She said, thank you. They loved your ribs. Thank you.
Oh, tell her.
Angie.
Thank you for liking my food. Always makes me nervous.
Heather, those hammocks that we really like are just $20. Now we got Chloe one from Academy that had those same straps like the ones that the one I have.
Yeah.
It was $29. So if you have a Harbor Freight around your area, get them from there if they still have them, because they are cheaper, not quality cheaper, just price cheaper, and they have that nice strap that's going to get reaches farther. So,
Robert, it's a meetup that we're doing here.
Well, we're
It'll
not,
be
but we're going to one.
It's a meetup we're going to. It's going to be in Pryor. It's going to be
it's at a church.
We'll put a link.
Exciting South Baptist Church. They're going to be feeding everybody. I believe
there's a Facebook page for it.
Yeah.
YouTube family reunion.
Tarps.
Yes, tarps. But yeah, it's just going to be a whole lot of
Heather,
YouTube channels coming together, hanging out, having a good time for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did tell us down here that as soon as they get those hammocks, that they sell out pretty quick.
Yeah, because I went back to get one there. Yeah.
And they were gone.
Oh, Robert don't do Facebook. A lot of people don't do Facebook, and that's fine. We realized that, and that's why we moved over to YouTube, because
I think
not everybody does Facebook.
I think Sawyer's.
Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you.
I haven't seen them on YouTube in a couple of days. But Matt Payne is the one kind of helping run it. So if you go to Matt Payne's,
he emailed you, right? Or he's the one that emails.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Channel, the Payne family.
Yeah, the Payne family. Can you put a link to that? Because I think he's going to be doing some updates pretty soon on the meetup. So exciting Southern Baptist Church.
That's it. Evelyn hooked this up. We're subscribed.
We're subbed. I hope so. That'd be embarrassing. So yeah, if you guys would go check him out, and I think that, and you can go to the Crockers, probably go to Coffee with the Crockers, because I think he does more of his updates on there.
But I think Matt Payne's really the go-to guy, probably.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the sun coming out. It is gray
It's gray out there. We have a project we need to do, but we got the parts to do it, but we haven't got to start it yet. So that's okay. So we've almost been on an hour.
What was that?
The deck. We got to finish. We got to fix the deck. We're not building a deck. We got to fix the deck. So
I tried to get her to videotape some of the home repairs, but she won't do it. So you guys get on to it. They want to see me fix things.
Is that the only way I can get you to do it, is if I record it?
What are we talking about here?
Fixing the roof. Well, you fix the roof. You fix the roof for me.
I haven't seen any leaks, so I'm hoping. It's raining.
In Sallisaw. It's probably headed this way then.
It was raining here when the pigs got out earlier. It started raining.
Had to put your tomato plants out. I just got ours started this week, so
yes.
About a week, maybe you'll have some sprouts.
Bushcraft, you're going to be at the meetup, right?
I think he was planning on trying to come down here.
Shots fired. Oh.
Nice day here in Smoky Mountains. I know we're not supposed to be jealous, but I am a little jealous of y'all.
It doesn't say anything about being jealous. It says coveting.
Coveting,
and God says he's a jealous God. So
what? Hat Creek, what?
You fired a shot at me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did. I shouldn't do that on here. That's not very.
The repair videos and stuff like that. I just don't know if our viewers would like to see that stuff,
Well, what I thought we would do is, it's a part of our garden. So I thought I would do clips, because I've been doing clips along the way so that I can put them all together into one video to show our new garden experiment.
The good thing is, we'll probably have to set the camera up on a tripod, because if the deck falls on me, it'll make good video.
Again with the hurts. I mean, really. Don't speak these things and they won't happen.
I didn't speak nothing.
It's funny to see other couples who act like we do. Well, I'm glad we can make you smile today.
You know I'm gonna pay for all this
Bushcraft, I
off
hope you
camera.
get to. I hope you get to. You might.
What?
You might.
Hey, that's something I could do at the fair.
What?
Show people how to bushcraft. Show them how to make spoons.
Oh, at the farmer's market?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can do it like a spoon deal. I can do.
My husband will be against something until we could film that. Is that not bad? That's bad, isn't it?
I have a lot of stuff that I want her to film, but she didn't want me to. She didn't want to. They don't want to see that.
Well, I do say that. I'm like, no, they're not gonna. People aren't gonna want to watch that. I do say that. I won't lie.
You can't lie. It's on camera. I want to have to secretly record you.
That's what my videos are, small clips into one video. I'm still learning. And I think those are pretty good the way that happens because you get one full video. You know, it shows the whole process kind of in one video. So on this last trip that we did like a whole bunch of videos. So tomorrow you're going to see another review video and then next week you're going to see another video. And that seems to work better for us because I've got a lot of other things going on. And it's hard to make videos every day.
Robert, we actually just upgraded her sewing machine to a heavy duty sewing machine.
Yeah.
So I have some bushcraft gear ideas that I want her to make. And we got the clip or magazine holders. We're going to try. I'm going to try to talk her into making those, but.
I mean, I can try, but I'm not a pro. I've said
when
it
you
before.
get quiet, it makes me really nervous.
But I lived in Florida. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, humidity for 20 years and couldn't go outside, breathing issues. As God brought me where I could enjoy being outside. Weather is good here, and I love mountains. Oh, how beautiful, Joy! How awesome! He knows right where you need to be, right?
I do have some hammock setups that I want to try out. I want to do.
It's not industrial, but it's more heavy duty. So I'm now able to get different size needles that it'll punch through better. So I've been making more types of my phone's going off. Sorry. Anyway, that's it.
What is a bivvy?
Oh, she's talking to Robert.
Oh, okay. It's kind of hard to. I don't know.
Google it. Can I Google it? I'll Google it. I'll Google it and I'll show everybody.
I'm not going to say no.
And we got like a few minutes, so we probably should get off. It's been an hour.
Woo.
And I need to do a little more sewing because I wanted to do my Facebook Live shopping. But
so after the rain clears out, I will have her come and do a video of me.
Did I spell it wrong?
Repairing the porch. What? Bivvies? It's BIVVIES.
Oh. Are you sure?
Right there.
Oh.
Nope, keep going down.
No, I have to go to images.
Yep. No, those are it.
Why not? It says it. Excuse me, it says it.
No, those are tints.
I don't know, Mama. I can't help you.
It's a covering to use.
If you Google it, you're not going to see. He's saying that's not it. So.
Well, it would confuse them if you show them that it's something that you carry on your person that you can wear, and then it turns into a tent.
I need to get a new backpack. I need to get one like him so I can carry my hammock, a sleeping bag, and one of us carry a tent.
Tent that you wear. So
we're just adding to it, and it's so exciting.
You would like a bivvy because you could carry it around, and I'll carry all the other stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Bushcraft. Hit thumbs up. That really helps us.
Getting an osprey. Yeah.
I think I've heard that. I was actually searching other campers, and I think someone was doing a review on one of those. I'm just learning. As we were talking earlier, what was it? Someone Someone was talking about beginners. We are so beginners, and I am so beginners in this. Yes.
Hello, Rebel.
Rebel Canners, hello.
Yeah, and the one day that we actually remember the drip lines, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that's all right. It was so windy. This is so cool. It's kind of freaky though at night because you hear everything. You hear all the animals, the birds, whatever, the mice crawling around on the ground. You hear the wind before it gets to you. Like you can hear the sound coming off, like maybe through the trees, and it's rustling and you hear it, and then it gets quiet and then it hits you. It is so amazing. I can't explain that, but
Yeah,
it's like you wait for it.
is a really high end tent. It would be awesome to have. But
Oh, cool. Hat Creek.
it'll be a while.
Awesome. That's true. The more you pack, the heavier it will become. So
Yeah.
I think that's why we separated our bags. Like I had all the food. It wasn't that we did that purposefully, but you said, will this fit? Will this fit? Because you had already packed all of the camping gear in yours. Didn't have room for food. So I had the food.
Yeah, we did.
There comes the rain and the thunder.
Here comes the rain.
They'll test your patch job.
Shoe drop.
Oh, awesome.
We did.
Yes, please let us know, Joy Bless Life, as things, we can set it,
Yeah,
try to set a date. And
my pack is 18 to 20 pounds right now.
you can migrate the weight and how you pack it. Mine was about 10 pounds.
Mitigate,
sorry. And then his was, we weighed it. And so.
I think a lot of people make the mistake and they put all the heavy stuff in last. They put the bulky stuff at the bottom. And what that does is make your pack top heavy.
True, Hat Creek.
But the heaviest thing we actually had individual-wise was our wool blankets. So the wool blanket went on the bottom, the tarp.
Oh, cool. Rebel Canners. Okay. Boy Scout store will sell you one cheaper than sporting goods.
I have to check that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's minimal. Like you can't, like we have supplies in the Tahoe. We have a tote that is my camping stuff that I take when I go in the SUV.
All of my stuff fits in my bag.
We have to buy separate stuff that we can take to cook with in case you can't, do fire. You can't find firewood.
Well, a lot of times around here we get fire bans. And it is really stormy.
And so we really had to think about these things. Like, what can we take? What are the things you need? The essentials are what? Shelter, water,
I never even thought about
and fire.
The Boy Scout shop.
So that's what we try to focus on is like light packed food. What are we going to cook on?
Oh yes, the hatchet.
And what are we going to sleep in or under?
I've never been
Rocket
one
stove.
for batoning a knife to cut wood, so I always carry a hatchet.
We saw our boys out.
A rocket stove.
Selling.
We've seen some. I've been looking at some, but
oh wow, really good advice, you guys.
Yeah, I actually have one.
Adjust your pack. All those straps are there to fit you.
Actually, my stove is right there.
It uses propane or butane. Okay, cool. He bought one of these little bitty stove top things that fits on one of those canisters. Oh yeah, it's in there. This thing, y'all, was so handy for us. I mean, I washed it, but it's still nasty because we put it on the fire.
I have a pet peeve.
Okay.
When you're out camping and it's a community fire pit, a fire pit that is there for anybody that comes by to use.
Oh yeah.
Don't put your plastic in there and burn it. It does this to everybody else's stuff. This is because I did not realize there was plastic at the bottom of the fire pit. And then when I built my fire, it stuck to my, aggravated me so bad. I was out there trying to scrape it off with my knife, and then it got all over my knife.
Those are the things we don't put in our videos. But this little thing was a really good buy.
But
it was
burning plastic is not.
Like that was $12 is what you said?
It's still on there. Oh, it aggravates me. Yep, this little gas one. It fits on the little.
The thought of carrying around the hatchet worries. Oh, it worries Morgan's happy place.
It has a sheath.
I'm sorry. Me too, a little bit. What if I did something stupid and hurt myself?
Well, most of them have a sheath, so you can keep them covered. So yeah, it's just a little thing. Screws on the little butane. And this thing
boils our coffee real fine.
It'll boil 1 cup of water in 3 minutes.
3 minutes. We timed it.
And then 2 cups of water, of course, took 6.5 minutes.
Oh, that'll all be in the food review we did.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you'll get to see this in action.
that's how we cooked our food on this last trip. We did build a fire too. Yes, we did.
Yeah. Which caused all of this.
That is true,
So you can see
Hacktree.
the white.
Not everyone practices leave no trace. We have seen stuff, trash out there, and people just leave stuff
The only
at the
trash
campsites.
I will not pick up and carry back out with us is y'all's toilet paper. That's just nasty.
So
It's biodegradable. Just leave it.
Robert commented on one of the videos, and I really agree with the big Ziploc bags. We
Yes.
should have did that, and we didn't. And that's something I wish we would have did. And it's something we'll do in
Well,
the future. Put your stuff in
what was that?
good bags.
Well, and it was a way to show that it was still that it was an honest review, and
Yeah.
that we were. Most of the stuff we will be going from now on. will
Hey,
be
Julie,
in Ziploc
Jules Simple
bags.
Life. I still want to say Julie P. Can I call you Julie P?
No, you can't do it.
Beautiful day in North Carolina.
So, Robert, you need to get you one of these knives, man. $29.
Wise Foods. I haven't heard of Wise Foods.
I do not. Did we do the food review yet? Video?
No, but we can inject this here because next week you guys are going to see Adventure Meals, or it's one of the packs that you buy at Walmart or Mountain House. Y'all, it's good, but later,
It wasn't so good.
it wasn't so good. It'll make your tummy rumble. Okay, we did not put that in the review, which I guess I could still do that.
In their defense, it was our first dehydrated meals.
Yeah.
So we're used to bringing other like steaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
But
I do have one thing that I didn't put in the video that I want to insert here. I will not take them in the woods with me again on an overnight backpack trip because you have to pack extra water just to cook your dinner.
when we
And I
took the
didn't like
soup and you just open the soup, you know, it didn't require any extra water because water is so precious when you're out there
Mhm.
and you don't have access to water. The water you have is all you have, and then you have to use half of it to cook. That is not smart. And so that is what happened to us. We had enough water, but if we were going to stay again, we wouldn't have had enough water. And so that needs to be something else we think of in the future is the food situation and how much water will this take?
We're actually talking about going there to the Fort Smith State Park.
Oh yeah, we have been talking about venturing up that way.
Hat Creek, we actually have a review of that coming out as well.
Oh,
We took
that's
one
going to
with
come out
us.
tomorrow.
Yep.
We all tried the life straw.
Yes.
Time for water filter. Yes, we are wanting to get some of those where you fill it up in the bags, the water filter bag system.
Well, the thing about those is you can use them to fill up your
Yeah.
water bottle that you have to.
So when you're
Um,
like we were camped next to the water,
Mhm.
we could have went over there and filled up our water and used it instead of using all of.
Yeah.
Okay, because we did boil some water, but it was still ugly looking,
It was still yellow.
so we didn't
it's-
drink that water.
No. What was I going to say?
Sawyer is a good filter. I haven't heard of them. Interesting.
We were going to do the rabbit. The problem is we couldn't find one.
Remember y'all on
Tractor
the
Supply was
2
out.
weeks ago live stream, y'all was like,
Atwood's
take a
was out.
rabbit, eat a
And
rabbit.
then I kind of, I didn't feel comfortable just going to buy a rabbit to kill to do a video on eating it. If it was butchering our own rabbit we raised for meat, it would be different. But
Hard Nut
honestly,
Farms.
just for me, it was, I just didn't feel comfortable. At first I thought I can do it, but the
Guthrie,
more I thought
Oklahoma.
about it, I just didn't want to go buy something just to kill, just to make a video.
Yeah, it would have been cool to do it. And I was
Yeah.
like, can we buy a rabbit meat somewhere?
I do plan on
Let's just
doing,
buy one of the Cornish hens.
I will do
Journey
some
along with Shannon. Hi,
other
Shannon.
videos of that. But, yep. Hardneck Farm.
We had a
No.
good time.
I don't know if we're
Can't wait to go
Are
again.
we subscribed to them? Let's find out.
I can't click it here.
Check on your phone.
Oh, no, don't do that. Sorry, I don't want to do nothing that might be
Yeah.
bad. Okay, we've been on way over our time. I just got
It's okay.
Shannon, you just come up on my phone. You must have just posted a video. Oh, I'll have to watch you.
I've actually been watching some stuff on the Buffalo National Forest and the Buffalo River. And there's some trails. I want to do the goat trail.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's way up high on the side of a bluff, and you walk this goat trail, and you're looking over off of everything. But there's a part that they showed that I'm like, I don't know that we can do that because you have to climb up.
We can do it.
And I have noticed this since I've lost some weight. This is getting so much easier. It's easier to carry my body and my backpack, so that's a big deal.
The Bull Shoals area, the only thing I can say about that is it has some awesome fishing.
Yeah, we can't wait to do some of this. You've done that one, and it's hard.
Do you guys have a video of that that I can go? I'm gonna. Did
you video that, or was that a private thing? Sometimes we do things that are private. We don't put everything on here.
When we end up fighting.
It's like I'm aggravated. You're aggravated at me. I'm aggravated at you. That does not go on camera. We do have some members only videos we need to post. I really need to post those for you guys.
Yeah.
That's where her hubby fished.
Yeah,
oh, cool.
I think I've been up there once trout fishing. And
so meetup.
Yeah.
We were talking about two meetups is Morris Patch of Heaven on April 24th. And then we want to go to that. I want to go to that. I don't know if he's going to get to go to that. And then the Sawyer, Crocker, Matt Payne family.
The YouTube
family reunion on May 22nd. Mm-hmm. We were going to cook for that, but we're not cooking for that. I keep wanting to say it, but it's not my news to say. Okay.
Wait, there's fishing up there? I'm wanting to come up there just to go hunting.
No, we didn't film because it was a scout hike. We don't film we don't film some of our life.
Well,
because we don't want.
It would be a lot of kids.
Yeah, and we get that. That's all I want to say is we get that. We want to keep people that's in our lives. We want to keep them private because not everybody wants to be blasted on YouTube.
If we go do the boat,
it's just a shorts video, nothing special. Oh well, I'm still gonna watch it.
If we do go to the goat trail, maybe we could meet up with them and just have lunch or something.
You should come to the Flaming Gorge. Some world-class fishing up in Heather's area, y'all.
Yes, Hardneck. It is in Pryor again. It'll be May 22nd.
Did you go last year? It'll be at Evelyn posted it up early in the comments.
We completely
exciting Southwest Church. It'll be at the church.
Well, he was there last year, so he'll know exactly where it is because it's at the same place. So, Hat Creek, we do understand that. We don't. If we have other kids with us, we don't.
Mm-hmm. I just post my kids and my grandkids sometimes. Yep.
I know me and Robert's been trying to meet up to have lunch for a while.
Isn't it crazy how your day goes? Like every day there's something scheduled and planned.
Yep. Well, the last couple of days I've been working on my bike and the smoker because I need to get it
yesterday
done.
We were up in Arkansas.
I do have one announcement that I would like to invite you all to.
Joy Blessed Life is talking to Shannon.
This is something that I've been a part of for the last couple of years.
Hi, Wendy. Okay, I get it now.
What?
She posted earlier about Guthrie. Her name's Wendy. She had posted earlier.
She lives in Guthrie, Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm. I believe so. I'd read her comment earlier.
I want to get on my calendar so I get the right date. Okay. Something I've been involved with for the last couple of years is called the Westville Watermelon and Barbecue Festival. I love this thing. It's just everybody gets together, we have a good time, and there's barbecue for everybody. All of the computers. I did not just say that on live YouTube.
I didn't hear nothing. Did y'all hear anything? I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, mama help
Keep it moving.
All the I can't even say
Our home church in Arkansas men's group always go fishing up in Bull Shoals. Am I saying that right? So if we end up there, I know we would have lots of visitors.
Yes. Okay, so all the all the competitors bring extra meat and we cook up tons of barbecue to sell. But we're doing it as a competition. There will be a watermelon eating contest. There will be the largest watermelon contest. I think there's a pickle eating contest, and then we'll do the barbecue contest. I would like to invite you guys out. It is August 28th. I'll be set up cooking for the barbecue competition.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people close.
Yeah, last year I got 3rd place in the barbecue sauce.
Oh, I hate that, Wendy. But maybe at the
we
this
we
next
did
meetup,
have a
right?
malfunction with our smoker, and
Oh, Shannon.
the meat did not get cooked properly. But this year I'm going to take that day off so I can do it all.
So about this,
Oh boy.
it's funny you say that, Shannon. He's been trying to blame this on me already. I already knew he would. I did not have the privilege to do this. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. No, so he's been working on his smoker, grinding it and doing all this stuff, and we think he probably got something up in his eye.
Yep. Because no matter how much protection you wear, something will always get somewhere.
Yep.
Because I have safety glasses, and then I had a shield, but it obviously didn't work. Which it didn't start bothering me until late last night. So I don't know if maybe late last night I got something in
Or
my
you
eye.
could have rubbed your eye. You could have rubbed your eye even.
Yeah, because I did have a lot of stuff on my hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys would mark it on your calendars, August 28th, the 4th Saturday of August is the Melon and Barbecue Festival. We'll be set up and we'll be competing with some amazing.
Bushcraft. Hey,
Yeah.
we were on our way to Arkansas
Oh,
yesterday.
so change the subject.
We were watching Shannon. I was just thinking to Shannon. We were watching her video on the way. We try to watch YouTube
Hey,
on our
Keyshawn.
trips. Welcome. We're just
Hey.
hanging out.
I have a friend. His last name is Townsend too.
Don't back talk. That's right. Get serious.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Now you guys know why I carry a gun.
I couldn't do it.
What?
I couldn't.
They've seen you strike me.
I mean, I strike you, but it's like it's a
No, you done admitted to it.
it's like a reaction.
A
It's not
reaction.
it's not on purposeful thing, it's a reaction.
I think it's pretty personal. Feels
I
that
just
way.
want to do it now.
See what I mean? She give me the why I oughta.
I have a lot of those why I oughtas.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys keep life interesting. I have to say that you do keep my life very interesting.
I'm glad I'm here to help.
I could be in there getting ready for bed and ready to sleep. You can burling in there, and I'm like, it is bedtime. Calm down, because he can't sleep at night because he's used to his work shift, and I get exhausted and I'm ready for bed, and I don't want to. I'm
Yeah.
not Jonathan.
Our door, we have the door open and we're watching the pigs and the chickens.
Yeah.
Because you guys haven't met Heidi, have you?
Oh, okay. So she didn't hear about the eye. I didn't. What I said, I didn't have the privilege to do it. He's been working on his smoker, and we believe he got something in it.
It could have
Like-
been from the smoker or actually the last thing I worked on was my motorcycle.
My sister is the same way. She always tries to wake me
So
up when I'm asleep.
I could have had some of the molly grease or something.
Oh, good idea, Joy Bless Life. Well, hot washcloth, just like a pack, make a,
Yeah, because it's just like crazy.
yeah.
And it's,
I bet you
it
rubbed,
is extremely tender.
the sun's, is the sun coming out? Did it
Sun's
get
coming
bright
out.
out here? Bright in here? We've been on a long time, y'all. We better get off. We've been on a long time. Hopefully we can see some
Why
of
are
you guys.
Why are you screaming?
I don't mean to scream. I'm talking loud. I do talk loud. I'm weird. And when I get awkward, I have to walk away from conversations because it gets so awkward. Hopefully we can spend the whole day with some of you guys at the meetup, right? That would be so awesome.
And then August 28th, they can come spend the whole day with us.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are pretty close.
Yeah, really. Really you are.
And there will be lots of food.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
Mountain Snow will be there. So we get to get free snow cones again.
for vendors.
She's my friend. Because when you're cooking all day and it's 100 degrees outside, your friend is the person with the coldest refreshment.
Oh, they have a scout function on the weekend of April 24th. Well, maybe at the prior one.
April 24th.
No, Julie P. Not Julie P on here. Jules Simple Life isn't close anymore. She's not close right now. Yep, we probably should go too, okay, Robert, because we've been on a while,
Okay, Robert, I will.
and these get really long, and we do love you guys and appreciate you for hanging out with us today in the middle of the day. I know some people have, at work or having to work, so, but this is a good time for us. We appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with us,
Work
listening to us
schedule.
ramble, being goofy, being awkward. all that stuff.
I was gonna do a live stream last night, but I can't figure out how to get it all set up.
Oh, I'll have to check that out. I watched one of yours where you were doing you did a sunset thing. So yeah. Hey Louise, I'm only home on basically Tuesday nights are usually the only night that I'm actually home.
What is today?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Somehow my life and my schedule have really gotten so
she just likes
busy.
to take on things.
I
and
don't
make
mean
herself
to.
busy.
It just happens, and now I'm like, I need to scale back a little bit because it's becoming overwhelming again.
Just say
with
no.
all kinds of just stuff scheduled. And
Okay. End it
so
now.
I'm ending it. We love you. We will see you. And live straw video coming out tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching.
God bless.
Have an amazing day.
Stop yelling.